Yearman! A weekend of sport is upon us. It's Friday, folks, and this is Magoo Sports News. I am, as always, Magoo, and if you're wondering why I still say Yearman, well, it's because I'm an Invernessian. And in Inverness, basically, you greet somebody by saying Yearman. Whether it's meeting your friends in the pub, Yearman, would you like a pint of lager? Or whether you're in the bank, Yearman, I'd like to deposit £10. Anyway, enough about that, let's get on with the sport. A fantastic weekend of sport coming up, and I bloody well can't wait, so let's have a look. So, what's been going on, folks? Not a hell of a lot, few bits and bobs here and there. I'll quickly run through what's happened this week. Well, there was a few friendly matches in the football. Scotland beat Denmark 2-1, yes, get in the Scotland. Italy beat Spain 2-1, up yours world champions. And Germany beat Brazil, up yours Neymar. European Championship qualifier, for some bizarre reason, Northern Ireland versus the Faroe Islands was the only qualifier there was, and Northern Ireland won 4-0, so they're on their way to a decent qualification campaign. Carling Cup first round was on. It was only the lower teams that were playing, so it was a few shocks. Few championship teams went out. Blackpool, Ipswich, Coventry, Derby, Hull and Portsmouth all got beaten by lower league opposition. But to be fair, they don't give a shit about that cup, because they're more interested in getting into the Premier League, as in winning the championship. So anyway, Arsenal have signed Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain for about £500 million. Brilliant signing, because the guy's unproven in the Premiership. That's what you want, isn't it? Spend loads of money on unproven players in the Premiership. So, anyway, Nasri and Fabregas were omitted from Arsenal's team to play Newcastle tomorrow. That basically means they're both on the way out, and I say fair play to Wenger. Get rid of those two grumbling, miserable little shits, because they don't want to play for Arsenal. I mean, you saw Fabregas towards the end of last season. He just didn't care. He's sauntered around like he just was cashing in his £800 million a week paycheck, and he even, remember, played the ball to one of the Barcelona players so that they lost that game. Anyway, what else? Tottenham's match has been called off against Everton because the stadium was looted. Basically, the police have said that it's a crime scene, so the game's not going ahead. So if you have any players for your fantasy football from Tottenham or Everton, make sure you get them out of there. Liverpool have signed Jose Enrique. Not a bad signing, guy's a good player, so good for them. Chelsea have signed Romelu Lukaku, or have they? Thing is, this geezer was in London on Monday for his medical and agreed personal terms, but he still hasn't signed. So what's going on? Has he failed his medical? Or, basically, I think that because Romelu Lukaku has been banging on about his dream club being Chelsea, he'd love to play for Chelsea. I think Chelsea are playing on this and offered him a really low salary. So he's kind of going, well, hang on a minute, no, I'm worth this much. And they're going, no, you want to play for us? You will accept this amount of money. So a bit of a stumbling block. Maybe the deal won't go through and Arsenal will go in and sign him. I don't think so. So what else? Let's have a look. Cricket. England got off to the best possible start against India. Unbelievable. In the third test, they basically bowled India out for 224. And then when England came into bat, they smashed them over. 170 odd for the opening pair, Alistair Cook and Andrew Strauss. They're currently at 456 for 3, so it's looking like England are going to be the number 1 test team in the world. Now, in the golf, and didn't I say I would laugh at Tiger Woods? Absolutely, the guy is shit now. He needs to give up golf, or basically just go away and disappear for a while. The guy is just all over the place. I basically said that he wouldn't make the cut in this event, and if he keeps playing the way he's playing, he ain't going to. +7 after the first round. Unbelievable. He has to put in a -7 round to basically make the cut, which I don't think he'll do. What else? Steve Stricker basically is leading the event at -7 after the first round. Rory McIlroy as well, the numbskull, hit his ball out of a tree root and sprained his wrist, so he's been receiving loads of treatment on that. Whether he continues, we don't know, but he's on even par at the moment as well. Great thing about this event is the last 4 holes are so difficult. Basically, they all have water hazards, and you could be leading by 4 shots coming into the last 4 in this event and still not have a chance of winning because you could hit it in the water and it's an instant double bogey. So watch it, it's going to be great for this weekend. In the tennis, and also as predicted, Andy Murray basically crashed and burned. He got beaten in his first match since Wimbledon by Kevin Anderson of South Africa. Basically, the Rogers Cup, all the big guns were back, like I said, and Rafa Nadal got beaten in his first match as well. Roger Federer got beaten by, let's have a look, it was Jo-Wilfried Tsonga. So, to be fair, these guys, the top 4 guys, they've had 2 months off and they haven't played a match since Wimbledon. Why they've all done this, I don't know, because it's not like they need 2 months off. Fair enough, a month or 3 weeks off, but 2 months? Come on, you get 2 months in bloody winter. I don't know. So, basically that was all the sport that was going on. I'm going to have a little preview of what's coming up next, and we'll see what that is. So folks, what have we got coming up this weekend? We have got a truckload of sport. Firstly, the Premiership is back with us. I can't wait. Been waiting 2 months for it. Awesome. So, just want to quickly mention the SPL first. Inverness Caledonian Thistle play Rangers, and it's on Sky Sports. The first time my hometown team has been on the telly this year, so watch out for it. 12:45 Saturday. Watch out, gonna be great. Terry Butcher's come out and said he's going to give the world a show, and he says he's going to beat them. We will wait and see. So in the Premiership, live games are coming up. Newcastle versus Arsenal. This is going to be a great game. Arsene Wenger, if he doesn't win this game, will be under pressure straight away. That's on at 5:30 ESPN Saturday. On Sunday, Super Sunday, 2 games. Stoke play Chelsea at 1:30 in the afternoon, and West Brom play Manchester United at 4 o'clock, both on Sky Sports. And then on Monday, Manchester City versus Swansea. That's on at 8 o'clock, gonna be a cracker. Don't forget also folks, Gillette Soccer Saturday starts at noon on Sky Sports 1, should be good for that. Now what else? See, Super League, we've got some great games over the weekend. Of course, we've only got 4 games left until playoff time, so every game is important. Leeds play Castleford in the Big Yorkshire Derby. Same as last weekend, which was the Challenge Cup, but Castleford will be looking to put one over Leeds and cement their place in the playoffs. That's on 8 p.m. tonight, Friday, Sky Sports. St Helens also play Huddersfield, same time, same day. Warrington and Wigan basically got 2 easy games, so wouldn't watch them, and that's all with the Super League. In the cricket, the 3rd test comes to a close on Sunday, if they make it that far, that is. Can England win and become the first the best first number 1 test team in the world? Wait and see. Rugby Union, more World Cup warm-ups. England are playing Wales away at Cardiff Stadium. That's on Saturday at 2:30. France play Ireland, and that's on Saturday at 7:45. Tri-Nations as well. The South Africa got their 2 home games now. They play Australia at 4:05 p.m. That's going to be a great one. In the tennis, the Rogers Cup continues. Novak Djokovic has pretty much got an easy route to winning the title because all the other 3 top 4 players are out. In the golf, and the USPGA is finishing. That's on today, tomorrow and Sunday. Can Tiger Woods make the cut? I don't think so. Who's going to win? Don't forget guys, that last 4 holes has got water all the way down it. It's going to be a great finish to it. Watch out for that as well. And that's basically all the sport we've got coming up. What a weekend, watch out for that. So folks, I'm going to have a fantasy football section, a permanent fantasy football section now that the Premiership's kicking off again. If you haven't signed up for the fantasy football yet, come on, shame on you if you haven't. It's an easy thing to do. You put 11 players in your team and then that's it. Leave them, change them, whatever. Basically, I'm also going to give a few tips to people that don't really know what they're doing. For example, make sure you don't have any Tottenham or Everton players this weekend because obviously the game's being called off. And I'd also be cautious about putting Manchester City players in there because the thing is, their game is on at 8 o'clock at night. and I don't know if there's going to be a big police presence on the streets, but they might call that game off, so I don't know. Me personally, I might be cautious about putting players in. So anyway guys, good luck with this weekend. It all kicks off 12 noon. You have to have your team settled tomorrow, and then it's basically best man wins. So that's all I've got time for today, guys. Good luck with the fantasy football tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed Magoo Sports News. Thanks for watching. See you guys on Monday, and I'll have the fantasy football table up there. So we'll see who's winning on that. Enjoy your weekend, guys.